Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. I have my very traditional Canadian tea with me here today. And I'm not feeling super great. So there's like no makeup going on, I'm not gonna care. And yes, we are having a heat wave, which is why I have no sleeves, but I don't feel great, so I'm still having the warm beverages for the throat. But I'm super duper excited today because I'm doing the baby name tag. And I felt really weird about this at first. It's like, I am not pregnant. I don't intend to be anytime soon. I don't have children. Can I do this? A girl I really like on YouTube, her name's Alex. I'll link her above and below in case you don't know her, because yeah, she's pretty cool. Essentially went, go for it. You totally should. It's fun. So I decided I was going to. I wrote out the questions exactly as they were. So we're just gonna kind of go through them. You're gonna watch me kind of glancing down at my question list here because I got it all written down. Actually super excited. But let's get right into it. Question number 1. What is your favorite boy and your favorite girl's names from the top list? Now I live in Canada, so I used a Canadian list, and I did kind of update it because the original question asks for the 2012 list, but I used, the most current list that's out, 2016. And my favorite boy name on that list is Oliver, and my favorite girl name on the list is Charlotte. Such good names. Question number 2. What are your least favorite names from the list? And I decided I would choose 2 names that I would be most likely to kind of nix right off the bat. For a reason other than someone I know having the name, necessarily. Because I do know some kids with names on that list. But I chose Noah and Isabella because I have some negative associations with both of those names, so I figured those would probably qualify as my least favorite on the list. Question number 3. If you could change your name to anything, what would you change it to? And weirdly enough, this isn't really something I'd given a whole lot of consideration to. So I thought about it, and I decided that if I was going to change my name to anything, I would change my name to Alice. I think the name would suit me, and I really like the Alice in Wonderland association. Question number 4. You have 4 children, any gender. All of their names have to start with the same letter. What are their names? And kind of keep in trend with the fact that I chose Alice for myself, I decided to use all A names. And so I chose Arlo, Asa, Abigail, and Annalise. I really like all those names. Question number 5. What is your favorite animal-inspired name? And I wasn't sure if they meant for each gender or just one in general. And someone's mowing the lawn. I have no idea if you can hear it. I'm sorry if you can. But I chose my favorite for a boy would be Fox, and my favorite for a girl is Wren. Although Wren I can see working for a boy as well, I do like Fox a little bit better for a boy than I do Wren. But I considered only giving out Wren because it works for both really well. Question number 6. What is your favorite color-inspired name? And again, I chose one for a boy and one for a girl. And I went with Cerulean and Ruby. I really like Cerulean for a boy. I think it's really unexpected and different. And Ruby for a girl is just incredibly sweet, and it's both a gemstone name and a color name. Question number 7 and 8 I've kind of combined, but question number 7 asks about your top 3 boy names, And number 8 asks about your top 3 girl names. And those change fairly quickly for me. So the ones I picked today might not necessarily be the ones I'll pick tomorrow. So I kind of struggled with that a little bit, but meh, oh well, these will probably change. But right now, my favorites are, and I don't have these in an order, in case you're wondering, but my 3 favorites for boys right now are Casper, Peregrine, and Hugo. And my 3 favorite names for a girl right now are Magnolia, Lois, and Serenity. Question number 9 is, what is your favorite celebrity baby name? And my favorite by far right now is Alexis Olympia. That is Serena Williams' baby. In case you haven't heard, she's pretty new, but she's also pretty big news, so you probably have. And number 10 asks, what is your ultimate guilty pleasure name? And this one's hard for me because I feel like I might be the only person who likes this name, but I really like it. If you like it, please tell me, because I feel like I'm the only person who likes it. But my ultimate guilty pleasure name right now is Gertrude.
Ultimate guilty pleasure name right now is Gertrude.
Yeah, Gertrude. You can call her Gertie or Trudy, and you know she'd grow into it and own it. Question number 11 is, what are your most hated baby names? There aren't a whole lot of names I hate, so this is kind of an awkward question for me. But if I was going to have to give an answer, it would probably be when someone takes a very common name and makes the spelling unique in an attempt to make the name unique, and just makes it needlessly difficult. I have seen Aaron spelled Aijrhyen. Yeah. Question number 12 is, choose a baby name based on a food or a drink. And I immediately chose Tegan, because my favorite drink is tea, and Tegan can work for either a boy or a girl. But if I had to choose something specifically, like you can't change it even a little, I would probably choose Olive. Question number 13 asks you to choose a baby name based on a month. And we all know the typical answers you would get to a question like that, so I really wanted to pick something different. And I really, really like the name January. Like, once you get over the fact that it's a month, you can call her Jan. So she has a pretty typical nickname if she wants to. I mean, January could work for a boy, but in my mind I'm using it as a girl name. Question number 14 asks you to choose a name from Twilight. I think if I do this tag in the future, I'm going to edit both the years it requests and the series, so Twilight, to something else to kind of update them as I go. But for now I'm sticking close to the original. The boy name I chose from Twilight is Edward, because I think that's a very handsome name. And the girl name I chose is Esme, because I think it's just very classy and glamorous without being very, very long. And number 15, the last question, asks you to choose a name that's already in your family. And I decided to pick Louise. Louise is my mother's middle name, and I do quite like it. I'm not sure that I'd actually use it, but I do like it, and it's definitely on the list for me. But I would be curious about your answers to these questions. If you've already filmed this tag, feel free to leave me the link to that, and I'll give it a watch. I will put the list of questions for this tag down in the description box below. I will also put links to all of my social stuff down there as well, just in case you're curious, because I am on both Instagram and Twitter. And if you like this kind of video, make sure you're giving this video a thumbs up, because I'd love to do more of these, though I do normally do minimalism videos. So if you're interested in either, you should also hit the subscribe button, especially if you've watched this long, because clearly you're liking something. Just saying. But anyway, guys, I will see you next week. Bye! Between my hair and the lawnmower, this video is not going well for me.